Hey, this is Victor Antonio, and welcome to my new series called Closing the Credibility Gap. In doing my research on establishing credibility, I didn't find a lot of material out there, so I thought I'd put together this series. Now, what I want to do is talk about what is credibility, how do we gain credibility, and why is credibility important. Here are 3 points I'd like to emphasize why credibility, more than ever today, is critical. First of all, there's too much information out there for our customers. And again, when there's too much information out there, they don't know how to make a buying decision. In other words, there's too many alternatives as well. So now they're confused, too much information, too many choices, and because there's too much information, too many choices, many of today's deals, 40% being the average number, get stuck in the pipeline where basically no decision is made. And no decision is made because there's too much information and too many alternatives, and the buyer doesn't know who to trust. See, credibility is all about trust. You know this. So how do we establish trust so that the customer will make a buying decision instead of leaving those 40% of the deals in the pipeline that never get decided upon? So this series really is about how do we build credibility? How do we establish it? What are some of the key strategies you should be using to establish more credibility? And what are some of the things you can do, subtle things you can do during your presentation to make sure that the customer looks at you as an expert and trusts your opinion and will go by your guidance? This is what we're looking for. How do we get them to trust us to help them make a buying decision? Isn't that what credibility is all about? If I trust you, then I will say, you know what? I'm not sure I have all the information. In fact, I'm not sure I understand everything. But Victor, I have confidence in you because what you've demonstrated so far tells me that you understand what's going on better than I do. And therefore, I trust you. I have just built credibility. This series is all about getting to that point where the customer says, I buy what you're saying, I trust you, let's go do it. All right, let's get started with our first video.